Hello. Today we are having a very interesting topic, and today we are continuing analyzing certain learning strategies. And today's topic is what is inquiry-based learning. In the previous videos, I was trying to explain you what is problem-based learning, what is project-based learning, what is action-based learning. And today we are having inquiry-based learning. And what is interesting that previous learning strategies that I was trying to explain you more or less starts with a posing of a problem. And inquiry-based learning starts with the posing of the question. And indeed, it's something different. When you pose the problem first in the learning process, you must analyze, monitor, make certain schemes for problem visualization. And when you start with a concrete question, you are starting to investigate the information concerning that question, and you uncover learning objects themselves. So this is also a very interesting thing, that inquiry-based learning starts with a question. All learning process starts with a question, and in the process of the information search, learners uncover learning object itself and all related questions and information related with the learning object research. Word inquiry also could mean asking, probing, looking, investigating, researching, examining, exploring, scanning, digging, searching, scrutinizing, and studying. You see that word inquiry itself means searching and investigating of information or knowledge about a certain subject. What is important to notice that in inquiry-based learning, they pose not simple questions, but those questions are different from the other questions. Those questions are more complex. Those questions coding several learning objects. And also those questions to answer needed much of collaborative efforts, much of collaborative work in the group. So those questions do not have obvious and one-directed answers. They require information search in the groups, and they require learners' association, analysis, and reflective skills. What are the examples of the questions could be, for instance, why cells are small? Why planets are rounded? Why stars are very hot? Why we are hungry? Why we are getting tired? Why we are getting old? Why we fall in love? And why we forget? So as you see, a lot of questions really in inquiry-based learning starts with the word why. And this is very specific types of questions that also another word saying those questions code knowledge of the reasons. And those questions are the most complicated questions in the typology of knowledge. In order to answer those questions, you also must uncover conceptual knowledge, procedural knowledge, contextual knowledge, personal knowledge. So you see that reasonable or knowledge of the reasons are the most complex and most difficult type of knowledge and types of questions that needs to uncover a lot of different kinds or types of information or knowledge in the learning process. What is also important to notice that inquiry-based learning much involves of interdisciplinary learning approach, where learners not only analyze knowledge from the one discipline, but they involve include many disciplines in the topic. For instance, they get knowledge from the social science, biological, chemical, physical science areas, and many more, in order to uncover learning object in inquiry-based learning.